welcome to the Disney News Show. Here's your host, CruellasFurCoat.
Yes, this is the Disney News Show. I am Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat, and this is episode 76 for Sunday, 21st of April 2013. Hope you're all having a great week. This last week was my 75th episode and I really hope you enjoyed that episode of the show. And I also did my special Q&A video for you guys, anyone who sent in their questions for the Q&A video. I did that yesterday. Sorry it did take quite a while to get that out to you guys. Just, as I say again, mega busy at the moment. Of course, exams coming up. It's now exam season and of course exams take priority over the Disney News Show, etc. But I will still aim to get this video out to you guys every week. Maybe I will be a bit less on the internet, just, well, during exam time, of course, everyone. Hopefully you appreciate that, but I will try and get out the Disney News Show to you every Sunday. I'll try my best. But yeah, so, of course, yeah, exams are coming up, so that is why I've kind of been a bit more absent from the internet than usual, and that will continue to be the case for the next few weeks, months or so. So just bear with me during this time. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that Q&A video that I did. Link is down in the description box below if you want to go and take a look at that. Not got anything to show you this week, although I'd just like to give quick mentions right now to the 30th anniversary of Tokyo Disneyland, which happened last Monday. If anyone did get to see any of the events that happened, that it did look really, really fantastic. I'll talk more about Tokyo Disneyland later on in the show. But yeah, so the 30th anniversary did happen last Monday. It was the 15th of April. And it really did look like a fantastic celebration. And also, another anniversary is the Animal Kingdom's 15th anniversary. That's happening tomorrow, Monday the 22nd of April. And so yeah, so lots of great stuff is going to be happening. I'll also have a little bit more to say about that. But yeah, looks like really it's anniversary season at the moment, doesn't it? We had Disneyland Paris 2 weeks ago now, Tokyo Disneyland last week, Animal Kingdom this week. Loads of great anniversaries, celebrations happening at the moment. So great stuff there. But yeah, so we're just going to get straight onto the news today. I think it's only going to be quite a short show. Not got too much to talk about. Still some great news from Walt Disney World, from Disneyland. Actually, no, not Disneyland this week, but Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Movies as well. So stick around to the end of the show if you want to hear about Disney Movies. But yeah, so let's get started on the Walt Disney World news for this week. And this week's limited time magic is going to be all based on Earth Week. And tomorrow is, of course, Earth Day. Animal Kingdom's opening day was Earth Day back in 1998, and so Earth Day tomorrow, that's why all these celebrations are going on. And at the Animal Kingdom there will be, as you'd expect, lots of limited edition, they're dubbing it limited time magic merchandise that's going to be available, including some fantastic pins as well as some one-of-a-kind animations which the Disney Design Group have created for this special event. And these look really, really fantastic, and I'm a big fan of the work that they've done putting into these special animations. I mean, the Yeti one, if you have a look at, search for the Yeti 15th anniversary Animal Kingdom animation, it looks absolutely superb. Really, really blown away by that one. And there's also some special edition iPhone cases, as well as special hats, t-shirts as well. So it looks like there's going to be some great stuff available. So that's all part of limited time magic. As well, 8 extra characters are going to be added to Mickey's Jammin' Jungle Parade this week at Animal Kingdom. They are going to be Lilo and Stitch, Flick and Atta from A Bug's Life, Canine Coda from Brother Bear, and Thumper and Miss Bunny, of course, from Bambi. Now, those characters do not normally appear in the parade at Animal Kingdom. However, they will be this week, and also those 8 characters will also be appearing at a special dance party in Dinoland, USA. So that'll be in the afternoon, I believe, after the parade. So great stuff there. Those characters, really great to see them coming out again in Animal Kingdom. Good stuff there. I mean, there's been a lot of extra character meet and greets been put on for Limited Time Magic recently, including Long Lost Friends Week, and then the Fairies Week last week. That looked really cool, actually. The Fairies Week looked really, really nice. Just a great bunch of characters out there. So yeah, so that is what's going to be happening there. The next part of Limited Time Magic at Walt Disney World is going to be based on some exclusive desserts. Now, these are kind of your classic worms and dirt tarts or pie kind of things that that's you get at TGI Fridays, you know, that kind of stuff. And there's going to be 2 versions of a Wort and Durham cupcake and 1 worm and dirt tart, which are going to be available at select locations in Walt Disney World from tomorrow. Until that's from tomorrow, 22nd of April, until Sunday, 28th, and those are going to be priced at $4.99 or on the Disney dining plan. So if you get a chance to check one of those out, the list of locations, I will leave a link to that down in the description box below to the Disney Parks blog where they announced it, and you can take a look at the pictures of those cupcakes, which do look really quite nice. So that is limited time magic this week at Walt Disney World. Okay, so next up, introduced at Walt Disney World this week was a new initiative as part of My Magic Plus called Mobile Lobby Experience. Now this is really quite interesting, and I'd love to hear what you guys think and your thoughts on this. And what it is that guests can now be checked into their resorts from locations other than the front desk of the hotel using iPads. Now, cast members will be available from the curbside, even when you just get off your transport to the hotel, and this will, as you would expect, relieve the queuing when you first arrive at your resort. Now, when I first heard about this, I thought this was really, really quite cool. I really liked the idea of this mobile lobby experience. Now, it does really save a lot of that hassle by queuing up at your resort. Sure, if you have kids, they're going to be eager to get to the parks. Checking in can sometimes take quite a while. Then I thought about it a bit more, and whenever I have been to a Disney hotel, I really, really enjoy that experience of kind of checking in, to getting all the paperwork and all that cool stuff. That won't be happening as much anymore, and I don't know. I mean, it's great that they're giving this option. Personally, I don't know if I would go for this option, thinking about it more. However, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Is this a good step forward? I think it definitely is. For people who aren't that into the queuing and all that cool stuff, well, that's not really cool stuff, is it? The queuing and all that boring stuff, who want to just get straight up to the parks, this will really save a lot of time. Now, yes, so just let me know your thoughts if you have any ideas on whether this is a good thing or not. Personally, I'm not completely sold on it yet, but of course have to wait to experience it. So yeah, a mobile lobby experience now introduced at the Walt Disney World resorts. Okay, next up, this year's Cars Masters Weekend will be taking place on the 14th to the 16th of June 2013 at Walt Disney World's Downtown Disney. So it's returning this week, and it'll be celebrating, as always, all things cars, including appearances from lots of classic cars, as well as lots of tie-ins to the Pixar movies, as you would expect. Now, there'll be appearances by car designers, as well as Disney Pixar filmmakers, and so it looks like it'll be a really great weekend as well. Don't have too many details yet, but as I do get them, I will let you guys know. It always looks really quite nice, the Cars Masters Weekend, taking place for a weekend in June, and so yeah, great stuff there. I will bring you more information on that as I get it. Okay, our last piece of news now from Walt Disney World, and the introduction of the new coffee, Joffrey's Coffee, at Walt Disney World is now being rolled out, and it's been introduced to some quick service restaurants. Has actually been introduced, I believe, and this will be rolled out across all of the US Disney parks and resorts soon. So this is part of the new scheme, as I mentioned quite a while back now, the replacement of all Nescafe coffee at Disney parks and resorts to this new Joffrey's Coffee. So so that is now happening at the Walt Disney World Resort. Now, as I was putting together my notes for this show, I couldn't actually find this week's limited time magic for Disneyland Resort. So I'm sure there will be some, but I can't actually announce it right now because I couldn't find it online. So sorry about that. Possibly there were similar things to Walt Disney World with the Worm and Dirt cupcakes, for example, and so I don't know, but I'm sure there will be some limited time magic. So just, if you're heading to Disneyland this week, then just keep your eyes peeled for those announcements. Okay, heading over to Tokyo Disneyland now, and as I did mention at the top of the show, it was the 30th anniversary this week. Now, the special 30th anniversary ceremony took place on Monday with Tom Staggs as well as other Tokyo Disneyland officials in what looked to be like a really, really good show. And the show included many Disney characters and cast members, and it was put on especially to mark this occasion. And there was also this one-of-a-kind fireworks show called Happiness on High, which was shown for the first time. Now, I believe this is going to be taking place throughout this whole year. This year at Tokyo Disneyland is called the Happiness Year, and there's special events taking place to mark the 30th anniversary throughout the next 12 months. Now, there's also the new parade called Happiness is Here, as you can see, all based around the word happiness, and that also began on Monday, and that will continue to run. That will definitely be continuing to run throughout this year. There's also the new 30th anniversary theme song, so looks like there's loads and loads of great stuff happening for the 30th anniversary. Now, the continuation, as I said, of the 30th anniversary take place all this year in the Happiness Year, and so anyone's getting a chance to go out there, then oh my god, it looks like it's going to be incredible. I mean, Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea, they look absolutely wonderful, and with these 30th anniversary celebrations going on, I'm sure it's going to be even better. So there we go, bit of news there from Tokyo Disneyland for this week. Okay, so now moving on to the other news, and we've got quite a bit of movies news now for you guys. First up, from Monsters University, we had the announcement of quite a lot of new actors who have been providing voice overs for this movie, and those include Helen Mirren, Alfred Molina, Dave Foley, Sean Hayes and Joel Murray, a couple of those that I'd heard of before, and I'm really getting quite excited for this. Some great voice actors in there, and so great stuff. There's quite a few new posters as well released with those names. Also, at this week's CinemaCon in Las Vegas, a rough cut of the movie was shown, and the first reviews which we've got through Twitter, I read quite a few, they have been very positive, and this is great news for Pixar and for Monsters University. Apparently it is a very funny movie, a very clever movie, and it also has just as much heart as the original Monsters Inc. So this is absolutely wonderful news. Personally, I've mentioned it on the show quite a few times, I don't know if I'm going to love Monsters University as much as Monsters Inc. I don't know if this prequel was necessary. However, I don't know. I know you say I can't say that until I've watched it, and so this is just great news. I mean, hopefully these reviews are true and that this will be a very successful movie for Pixar. So yeah, so coming out this summer, in June we've got Monsters University, so there's our news for Monsters University for this week. Next up, also from Pixar, the title of Pixar's Summer 2015 movie, which takes you inside the mind, has been officially given the title this week of Inside Out. Now this has been rumoured for quite a while, but we've officially had the confirmation from Pixar. It's going to be called Inside Out, not The Inside Out, as maybe was speculated earlier. And this movie has got a release date of the 19th of June 2015. Finding Dory, as I mentioned 2 weeks ago, is going to be released in winter 2015. So this will actually mark the first time that Pixar has released two movies in the same year, which is an interesting move really for the studio. And it'll be quite interesting to see what happens there, because as far as I can remember, well, I know it's not always happened, but the Pixar movies have come out in summer, so it's interesting to see why Disney has, or Pixar decided to put Finding Dory out there in winter. Let's wait and see. So yeah, so Inside Out coming out in June 2015 with official title this week. Okay, next up, a new trailer for The Lone Ranger was released this week, and I am actually getting quite excited for this movie. I don't know, I've never been completely sold on this movie yet. However, this trailer, I really did enjoy it, and I would definitely recommend you going to check it out if you are thinking of going to see it, or if you just like to take a look. I think they've done a good job. Very excited to see Johnny Depp and Armie Hammer in this one, as well as Helen Bonham Carter. I think it really does look quite nice. Maybe because I'm not such a big Western fan, and this is a very Western movie, and so let's wait and see. I I think I will be going to see it, and I definitely hope it does well. And so there we go, The Lone Ranger, new trailer released this week. So that's our movies news, and one final piece of news this week from Vinylmation is that the Wild West Vinylmation is released in the US tomorrow, the 22nd of April. The Wild West series, personally, looks like one of the best series ever. I am such a fan of this series. And not just the Goofy, I'm a fan of the whole series. I mean, possibly that Donald Duck with his headdress looks so stunning. I really do love it. I'm gonna hopefully get a chance to pick up quite a few of these when it's released in the UK. Now that is next Monday, I believe, on the 29th of April is when it's released here in the UK, but the US release date is tomorrow. So yeah, there was a signing yesterday in California with Gerald Mendes and Enrique Pitta, who designed the series, and that looks really stunning. And we did get a look at the chaser and the variant for the series, and they are really stunning. So very much a big fan of this Wild West series, and I would definitely recommend you taking a look at them. And yeah, because it's just such a good series. So that is all our news for this week. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this show. It has been the Disney News Show, episode 76 for Sunday, the 21st of April 2013, from me, Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat. Don't forget to go and check out my Q&A video, link to that down below, and if you had your questions answered, then I hope I did a good job. Don't forget to check out next week's episode. That'll be episode 77, and that'll be on next Sunday, 28th of April. Don't forget to leave any comments, questions about anything I mentioned on the show today, or Disney in general, down below in the description box. I love chatting to you guys. Or you could send me a personal message, or you could contact me on Twitter. I'm at CruellasFurCoat, link down below. I thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye.